Coffee dude. Can I get some... I don't really need more of those ones, I don't think.
Didn't expect anyone else out this far. You another relic hunter? The last find didn't cause enough harm? Needed another go? What happened with her mentor? With me? That wasn't Nevina. I came out here to prove her innocence. That might not be possible now. This is where I caught up to Nevina. I begged her to come back, swore I'd make this all right. But I couldn't. She felt so heavy in my arms. The only thing she said, she whispered, "Kill me." I should have listened. Before I knew, my Nevina was gone. Something changed in her eyes. Made my blood run. Be wary. I saw shapes in the air.
Find clues. Let's see what the map looks like. Okay, pretty straightforward. I'm using an XP scroll right now, so I'm gonna be... Oh my gosh. I hate it when they run back all invulnerable. Someone must be like running past them. I'll go down the side path first. Using an XP scroll, so I'm gonna have to be blazing through some of these parts. Roll. Oh, that's a lot of monsters. Oh my gosh. This is just the first level too. I might need some help. Holy shit. What is going on? Can't cast any spells. What? Oh, I pressed this button. Shit. Thought it was a... more monsters. Oh, come on. That's the range. Can't see shit. Ultimate. Looks like it's gonna be a tough dungeon, so I will get some HP. Oh, some dodge in time. Oh, that's right, it hits you pretty much no matter what you do, unless you dodge. Clue. Need a clue. Okay, I'll fight that. Oh jeez. Down. Shoot the bees. Q, 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 drink, drink, drink. Damn. This is not a solo area. Okay.
I do hope you'll forgive my candor, but I must ask, what brings a bumbling outlander to my gathering house? Do you fancy yourself a Telvanni mage? No, I think not. You may take your leave. Immediately. Ah, I see the Noir is well informed. If you know that you must also know that I rule Voss as its wizard magistrate. Do you bring me some petition, or is this just a social visit? Have a care how you speak, Outlander. It is true that certain of Voss's citizens have struggled during this period of transition, but I'm hardly to blame. They've taken Dratha's illness very hard. It's led to idleness and crude insubordination. Someone has to. Dratha's mouth, Lane Sardry, refuses to assist me. She just lurks by her mistress's bedside in Tel Mora, scheming and fomenting unrest. People in crisis require a firm hand. If that offends your gentle sensibilities,
What do you want?
Oh yeah, I just cooked a bunch. I just wanted to see if that was usable. Who are we going to talk to about this guy? It's fun to play this game with other people, but it's also fun to play it at your own pace by playing by yourself. Like another Telvanni base.
I'll check in on her again in the morning. For now, just get some rest, eh? You look awful.
Yes, thank you, Manuel. And please let me know straight away if you make any progress on the cure.
Of course. And I'll manage what I said. See you then.
What is that?
Yes,
His staff?
And who might you be? It takes some pluck to enter a Telvanni tower uninvited. Impressive. I'm Lane Sardry, mouth to the glorious Mistress Dratha. What is it you want, Outlander? The situation? The catastrophe, more like. Savarak and his black snail mercenaries are strangling the life out of that town. I do what I can, but Savarak has the support of the council. My hands are firmly tied. You, on the other hand, Savarak won the support of the council shortly after my mistress fell ill. I've always known him to be clever and enterprising, but all this wealth and muscle, that's new. Despots rule with swords and coin. Savarak has an abundance of both. I don't, but I think we can find some answers in Savarak's manse. He's turned the old Berino house into a palace and a fortress. If you break in and find some evidence of corruption, I might be able to turn the council against him. This can't possibly be the first time someone's asked you to snoop through a wizard's manse. Just look for anything that seems out of place. Official documents often provide clues on this sort of thing. Letters too. You'll know it when you see it. I wish I knew.
to fish. Apparently, if you have multiple people fishing, and they're all like getting things from it, then there's a higher chance that you'll get rare stuff if you're clearing out the hole faster.
Well,
it'd be cool if you could pull like side to side and drag your lure so that it was like, oh, what? Press too quickly. The cat wants me to catch her some fish. It'd be cool if you could, as I was saying, instead of it just like moving the pole side to side, if it actually like physically moves the lure around and it could like entice the fish more. It'd be nice if there was a skill line in this game for fishing. So, I was thinking, yeah, something to bring up during a video of this, of playing Elder Scrolls Online, is how some of the skill lines are kind of lackluster, such as the Ledger Domain skill line. I don't want to invest in any of the skills in that one. It'd be cool if there's one that gave you more time while picking a lock. That would make the really hard chests more doable. I started getting better at like the intermediate chests. Like those are doable for me, but I tried like some of the harder ones and I couldn't manage them. Maybe I just need to get better at it. The game's given me more bait of a different type to use in my inventory more. Goddamn. When you have the different kinds of fish in your inventory, you can cut them all up and then they'll all just turn into fish fillets, which will free up inventory space. So you really have to manage your inventory in this game if you don't have the subscription. Sad to say, but Gaia Online has a better fishing minigame than this. When I played that like back before 2008, and I was still in elementary school, like you need to like control the fish line. It was actually kind of a fun minigame. This is just press E. The Fable one was also oftentimes difficult in the game Fable, the fishing minigame, where you need to mash the button. Oh, that guy got slammed by a Kagudi. Oh, he's using the bear though, so you shouldn't have a hard time.
What is it?
Oh, you motherfucker! That can happen? If you move, it cancels you fishing, and that guy just bumped into me, so... That's funny. I tested it before by like trying to move side to side, and it just canceled the fishing. Oh, there you go. Fancy money fish. Going all out. Alrighty. It's good to free up inventory by
What do you want?
using up all your fish baits. Unfortunately, the game likes to make you use up more inventory through every way possible. No, it's further. Ooh, got a mini thing going on here. Inventory. Oh yeah, I have an XP scroll going on right now. When you are doing that, I forgot that I like to skip fishing to just like power level. Fancy note. Don't have time to read it because that guy could turn around at any second. That's something I found when you're doing these missions and it's showing you little notes and stuff. I'll probably just end up selling these. Nice, nice. I don't know if there's any more benefit for you level up your ledger domain by selling stolen items. Okay, this looks like my chance to go. But I don't really know if there's any legit benefit to that. Shelf. Fancy books. Give me the grapes. I can use those. Don't really want drinks like that. I prefer the materials that I can actually make stuff with. Do I keep going? Personal protector. Ooh. Portable chamber pot. Proto diaper. Don't mind me. Oh, balls. Think you'll notice me if I go like this? Okay, attacking will really increase my bounty, so... Oh, I hate that about how you can't just, like, leave. What is that? I guess the stealth missions would be kind of dumb if you couldn't... Mermaid whiskey? Where'd he go, huh? Derp. Derp, derp, derp. Might have to crouch as soon as I come out of here. Okay. Talk to Lane. Oh, don't mind me. I can just pay the bounty and hopefully still keep the stuff. I think it'll go down after time. It does go after time if it's high. I don't know what like the how high it has to be for it to decrease over time. Good, I don't have to go up again.
You're back. Honestly, what kind of idiot? Right. Exactly. Find Narondus near the wharf and use this passphrase. I'll have the few house guards still loyal to Mistress Strotha make sure no one...
Might be able to plan my route better if I know where... Okay, it's actually really close. Probably won't have to deal with any guards.
Well?
There's some ore over there.
It's about fetching time. Well, but the stench remains. You Telvanni servants. Late. Always late. Our plot to kill Dratha proceeds at a snail's pace. I blame myself, in part. Telmora's fungal growth has proven to be more resilient to the toxin than I expected. Of course we are! To release lethal spores! What moon sugar cart did they drag you out of?
Oh, that's a cool beard pattern he has on the side.
But I need
Little
to know
spirals.
the current status of the infection. Examine the deceased nodule at the tower space and report back.
Let's go this way. Maybe we can find ingredients on the way. Go to Oop, here we go. Zap. Black snail. I could use that stuff though. Oh, do you see how far away I stepped and I still got smacked? Might as well use this a bit faster. Oh, is that another one? I got these fancy looking eyes from doing the Balmora quest and helping the Morag Tong. And doing that quest line gives you an extra skill point as well. So my bounty has decayed a little bit by hiding. Yeah, I'll just sell all that junk.
You still have your head on your shoulder. What? Those fetching bastards! The answer was right here the whole time. Mistress, forgive me. Look, I'm no slouch when it comes to magic, but fungal infections are well outside my area of expertise. You'll have to find... She established a small nursery beside the tower. With any luck, she'll be there. If not, I'll contact the Telvanni Council immediately.
Is someone there? Please, help me. Down here.
Probably a bunch of good stuff to loot, but that's kind of behind a paywall, unless you really want to run back and forth.
It's you. Hist be praised. Savarik said...
It's my honest review of the game is that you can't get as much as you want unless skin plates by any other name. What? I'm distracted there. Clues in here. Yeah, you have unlimited space for crafting items if you are an Elder Scrolls Online subscriber. You're paying like 15 Canadian a month. Or 17, something like that, which does unlock a lot of areas. It unlocks all the expansion areas, which it costs $55 for the new expansion, but if you're paying the $15 a month thing, you have the month to explore it. That sweet. Ugh, not the pewter. Oh, it was a trap. Ooh, I like the weakness to elements one because, you know, I'm using so many elements already. Yeah, I don't have any skill points, so I just spent them. Okay, where? If you see the circle, you can see like if you're going in towards it more. I gotta be using this magic jellyfish first because he increases how much damage I do. Hello.
Back, you in-faced brute! I have mouldy bread and I'm not afraid to use it. Wait, I've seen you before. Oh, sorry about the in-face thing. Your face is really quite... I don't know. Never mind. I'm glad you're here. I was just preparing to make my escape. Should be a lot easier. Well, that's gross. Wonderful.
I have an XP scroll feed. Maybe they drop gold. Oh, no. Zap.
Imposter! You won't leave this cabin alive!
There's a magic battle. Better use the Healy one then. He's gonna do a bunch of damage. More bees! Put this up as well. What is he even shooting at me? Can't see it very well. To find a clue.
Light it! Move!
Collect the sample. Okay, I can keep going this way. I don't think I'll be able to sneak past that guy though. Jellyfish, jellyfish.
There you are. I gave Mistress Dratha some chokeweed bitters to slow the effect of the spores, but this is like binding a troll's hands with fishing twine. Did you bring the toxin sample I asked for? I can't brew an antidote without it. Perfect. I'll get to work on this right away. Oh, one other thing. Lane took off toward Voss with a handful of guardsmen. If you find that...
Savaric's gone. Damn that slippery bastard. We tossed his manse, the gathering house, the wharf. We turned the whole damn town upside. Of course, his black snail Selville Island is just east of the tower. If he manages to get away, I'll never...
Have mercy.
Halt, Fetcher! If it was up to me, I'd just have criminal filth like you killed on sight. It'd be less of a hassle. Go on. No need to stand there gawking.
I thought you could keep your stuff if it was low enough, but no.
Drotha may survive, but I'll make sure you won't.
The Outlander will come through for us. I know it. You're back, my miss... What a relief. Moustacheeclipse, this is the warrior I told you about. The one that exposed...
Let me get a better look at you. Your eyes are wrong, but your palms seem clean enough. I have a task for you. If you succeed, you'll earn the favor of a Telvanni counselor and a treasure from my vault. Is this agreeable? In all my long years, the thought of death has rarely troubled me. But thanks to Savarak, I've gained new perspective. My illness took me to the brink of the void, the tip of the scythe. Someday, I find that the task I've set before you won't be easy. These shrines lie near and far. Some are little more than piles of brickwork, while others extend deep underground. Even so, I'm confident you'll find what I'm looking for. So you're a scholar as well. I certainly wouldn't have predicted that. Before the tribunal showed up, nothing until they rest side by side. If a mage manages to wake all seven, Well,
Dragon
let's just say their
Ball!
powers
Dragon
of
Ball
persuasion are
Z!
put to the test. Of course not. Why should I be? The powers of Oblivion hold no great mysteries for mages' plans. No, I'm sure they did. You'd like an explanation, wouldn't you? Fine. You want to earn people's love. Here's the secret. Yes. Believe me, it's a rare and wonderful thing to live under the protection of a...
Okay. Tuna. Oh, these are just little dudes, I don't need to shoot my thing at them. The teammates are really high level. Use those. It's the first time doing a quest with my guild. Oops. Don't know what that does. Oh my gosh, everyone is such a high level, higher than me.
Here they come.
I'm gonna have to be careful and just hang back and shoot my laser beams.
Fire!
I'm using a max health buff from the food though, so that should be good. Just assume every group is an enemy.
But it's little more than a city of ash at the moment. Please, I don't have time to take care of visitors. My husband Vinganian here has been injured, and I have an army of Daedra, followers of Mehrunes Dagon. I can't tell if you're crazy or daft, but you have my thanks.
I have to skip this a little bit so I can help my team. I don't want to have them think I'm not helping. Got a lot of pets going on here. That's good. Pets are pretty OP, at least in single player mode. Not PvP, I mean when I say single player mode, like, I think you understand what I mean. There's something I realized I should do. Fully repair all my stuff because it's less effective when you get damaged. Dagonite? Oh, I read that as a Dragonite. All these lovely animals running around. Some XP. Try and keep up with my team. Cool. The Banekin Handler.
I will harvest your soul for the Deadlands.
Doing a lot of damage here. Stay just out of the fire. Gotta stay back as the mage. Especially if you're a glass cannon like I am. But I did put another point into health just recently, but I've been dumping it all into Magicka basically to have faster clear speed. Something I'll sell because it's medium. This is a cool map. South to that guy. That guy seemed to be the one who knows where he's going. Okay, this way. Still fighting scamps all these years later. Whoa, what is that? Cool. Why can't I shoot? Hell? Did we pull him too far? Oh, the scamps, they're too strong. I don't know what this does, but I'll try it. It's a cool orb Judy ability. Something jellyfish. Cool map. I like it. This is supposed to be the Wood Elves level. Inventory. I better not pick up more random junk from crates. Defend the central barricade. Ooh. Job for a mage like me. All my crowd control. I'm surprised that when I'm playing with level 500 people like this, set level 700, these guys aren't like one-shotting me. No. Oh shoot. Big health bar. See what this super thing does. When an enemy disappears, I like to put the ice spikes on the ground because that usually damages like the guys that are just hiding. Horses.
By the green pack, it's up ahead. Do not hesitate. He was. He has his. What would you have us do? Escape and crawl to the...
What? Already. Yeah, if you've done it before, you don't need to. Shiz. Let's be the proper boss.
Your hide will make a wonderful rug for the master. Surrender and I'll devour you quickly.
Probably gonna use that. Just gotta.
Be more satisfied at his death.
Fortunately.
Guess it won't bring back those he's killed.
Probably trade that, but I. Just gonna get rid of. Probably gonna have to. Can I read this? No, you can't read that. Oh my gosh.
I didn't think we'd survive this day. Many have died. In time, our city will recover.
More stuff that I have to sell.
I'm beside myself. You truly believe you won. I didn't expect honorable friends that would kill both of us. But I stand corrected. All this trouble because of one Vosmeri woman.
Alright, time to go back to hell.
Of the Whisper Grove, are you not?